Hello and welcome to the Pickens Arts and Cultural Alliance calendar instructions. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to look for events that people have submitted that they want to have on our calendar. Then I'm going to show you how you can add it to our calendar in just a few quick steps. What you see on the screen right now is our events page. It's on our website, pacageorgia.org, and this calendar is available for anybody in the public to see. We get some events that are fed, as you can see, automatically from Sharp Top and Tater Patch players, but for other people we have to add it by ourselves. So at the bottom of that page there is a link available for people to click that will take them to this form, and anyone can fill out the form in order to give us the information that we need to list something on the calendar. So that link is available for anyone. Now that information that they type into the form, when they click submit on this form, when they've finished with the information, all of the things that they typed into the form will show up automatically in a spreadsheet, and this is the spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet has all those things that have been submitted by different people, and we have here 4 examples that we're going to use today. So and here's the thing, when someone does submit information in the form, you don't have to keep checking. Google will, as you can see, send you an email saying PACA events listing was edited recently, and they'll that's letting you know that somebody's got something that they put into the form. So you know, well, I better go to that spreadsheet and check and see what the information is and put it on the calendar. All right, so let's start right from the top with the first listing here. You can see that it was submitted by Kathy Hall, and the event is an open house, and we're going to have to scroll over here to see everything that's on this spreadsheet. And her event is a one-day event. It's on Friday, December 2nd from 5 to 8. So keeping that in mind, we are going to go ahead and add it to the calendar. So from within Gmail, you'll have access from the PACA account to PACA's calendar, or if you've been given access from your own account. So we'll go right to the calendar, and as I said, the event is going to be, what was that again? It was Friday, December 2nd, 5 to 8 p.m. Okay, you don't want to get that wrong, so double check all your information. Okay, so we're on Friday, December 2nd. We're going to go down here to 5 p.m. I'm right in the calendar, and I'm just going to click right there. That's one way to add it. I'll show you some other ways. Okay, so we're going to say open house, Van Gogh's Hideaway. All right, so go ahead and create the event, and then you can simply expand the time by pulling on that little double line here at the bottom of the event. You can click and pull to set the time. So that's one way of adding an entry. Now, of course, you want some details. All I did was double click on it in order to get into this window, which gives me a lot more space to put in more details. All right, so we've already got the name of the event and the date and time, but of course a really important part is to say where it is. So it is at their new place, which is 14 Mark Woodfield Street. All right, so we can just click right into this cell, copy the information so we don't mistype it, and go over to the calendar and paste it in. But we have to be sure we add the city, Jasper, Georgia. All right, and then description is where we can put more of that information that was supplied to us. All right, so here we have a lot of good information. We're just going to again copy paste that, and let's go to the calendar and paste it in. Now, sometimes people will be in a hurry. They'll make little typing mistakes in the form, so it just looks more professional if you go through and correct those. For new location, not our, refreshments provided by. Okay. All right, so now we've got that. One thing here is calendar reminders. I usually just remove the reminders since this is not a personal calendar, it's a public calendar. Everything else you can leave the same. All right, so go ahead and click Save. All right, and one other thing, it's helpful if you put in contact information if there is one. So you can put this information right into the calendar event. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to again double click on there and put this. For Kathy Hall. All right, now we've got that. Okay, so that's our first calendar event, and that's been entered properly, and we're all set. So now let's look at the next one on the list. This one is something that is 2 different days, December 2nd and 3rd, and different times. So we'll have to add that as 2 separate events. All right, and this is North Georgia Artists at the Full Circle Solutions Gallery. And I actually submitted this one, so I know it pretty well. All right, so we're going to go back to the calendar, and you'll notice that we're going to have some simultaneous events. So if you tried to click on 5 o'clock, it's going to be a little tricky. It starts to get a little messy, so it's probably easier to go over here to the left-hand side, right over here, where it says Create, and just click on that, and you'll go right to the whole blank fields that you can fill in for the calendar. So let's put this in, North Georgia Artists. All right, and here the date is set by default to be today, but that's not what the date of the event is. So if you just click on the date, the little calendar will pop up, and even though it says November, it does give you the first 10 days of December. So I'm going to click on December 2nd, and this event goes from 5:30 to 7:30. All right, and it's at Full Circle Solutions, 35 North Main Street, and you'll see in a minute that that's important to put North Main Street in Jasper. All right, now again we can come over here and do the description. Be sure to double click the cell, otherwise you won't be able to copy what's in it, and come over here and paste it. All right, and this is special hours for public viewing, because normally it's open during the week. All right, again I'm going to cancel that reminder, and let's see, there isn't any contact information on this one because it's a special event. So we're going to save it, and there you can see that it's showing as an overlap. All right, so let's go through and create again, just to show you those steps. The title of the event, that's very important. Click on the calendar to go to the date, and this time we're going to do Saturdays, so it's December 3rd, and the hours on that day are from 3 until 6. And all I'm doing is clicking inside these boxes, and that automatically gives me the drop-down menu. Again, this is at Full Circle Solutions, 35 North Main Street, Jasper. All right, and the description is the same, so we can just paste it again. Special gallery hours. All right, and let's save it. And now we've got that on the calendar for Saturday. Okay, so I think you can see that this goes really pretty quickly if you're just cut, paste, all right? We've got two more events here. This one is an event, the Georgia Clay Council Holiday Gift Mart, and this goes over a number of different days and times. So we'll be wanting to repeat this one and show you how to do it several times so you don't have to keep typing it in every time. Okay, the opening reception though is Friday, December 2nd from 5 to 7. Are you noticing there's a trend here? There's a lot of events that are all piled together in this particular weekend, but that's a good thing. So let's start with the opening reception, and that's going to be on Friday. So we'll have Georgia Clay Council reception. All right, now the location is at a particular artist's studio, so we can just cut and paste that, or copy paste it, excuse me. Don't want to cut it because then you'll lose the information. All right, and we'll put the state also, and the description we can go back to here. Now this description actually isn't very good, but it happens that I know that this is a reception for annual holiday pottery sale. All right, so we're going to leave it at that for now and hit save. Okay. Oh, and now look at this. I made a mistake. I forgot to change the date and time. So it's no worry. You can see that it's in the wrong place. So just double click it and change the date. Should be December 2nd. And it should be 5 to 7. So we'll just click right in here and get that set to the right time and date. Always check your work. So now you can see there's this little cluster of events. Okay, so now the repeated event, this is one that goes from Thursday through Saturday 11 to 7 and Sunday 1 to 4, but you'll notice that it's December 1st through 11th, so that's actually 2 weekends. The weekend of the 1st through the 4th and the weekend of the 8th through the 11th. So we're going to do this as a repeat. Okay, so Thursday through Saturday 11 to 7, and it starts December 1st, which is actually the day before the reception. Okay, so we're going to go back to the calendar, hit create, and we're going to say Georgia Clay Council Holiday Gift Mart. All right, now first day was December 1st, okay, and it was 11 until 7. Is that right? Let's go back and check ourselves. Yep, Thursday through Saturday 11 to 7. Okay, good. Now here's the cool part, so you don't have to fill this out over and over. Check this little box that says repeat. Okay, now look at this. It does repeat weekly, and it's just going to repeat for 1 week. Okay, and repeats on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? Let's double check that. Yes, indeed, Thursday through Saturday 11 to 7. We'll have to go back and do a separate one for Sunday. All right, so we've got everything ends on December 11th. All right, so you can see that this is going to repeat this exact entry every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for these 2 weekends. All right, so let's save it, and look, voila, there it is. it's in this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then let's look at the next week. And there it is again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So see how simple that was. Okay, now we also have to do the 2 Sundays, all right? And you'll notice now I'm in the day view because I clicked on December 4th, but that's okay too. Okay, I'm going to click Create again. Georgia Clay Council, Holiday Gift Mart, and we've got this date already. Now we need to check that time. Sundays are 1 to 4. Okay, so we're going to go 1 to 4. All right, now again, click Repeat. It's going to repeat every Sunday, and it's just going to go to December 11th. All right. All right, let's put December 12th just to be sure. Okay, so now we still have to do this where, which is 120. Let's get this right. Copy it. Alrighty. And this this description doesn't really tell us very much about which potters are actually going to be part of this. So one thing that we might want to do is go over here to the contact information and write to this lady and ask her for more information about the artists who are actually going to be participating in this pottery sale, including work by, and we're going to leave that for now and come back and fill that in. All right, save. All right, and there you can see it is on the 4th and again on Sunday, December 11th. Great. So now our calendar's getting some little bold-faced dates on it because there's things actually happening. All right, let's do the last one, and this is a gallery opening for the gallery on South Main. So let's go, that is also on December 3rd. So let's go to December 3rd, click Create, and we'll call it Gallery Opening. Okay, and it's already got the right date, and it starts at 11 and goes until 8 p.m. This is not a repeat, it's a one-time event. Now, here's where this address thing comes in important. Notice that it just happens by coincidence that we have another 35 Main Street in Georgia, but this is 35 South Main. So we want to be certain that we get that in there to so that people don't confuse it with the full circle exhibit that we did earlier. So the description, we're going to come here. Now this person has put all the artists, which is great because all those artists' names are in there. And so we're going to get all that into the description. Opening and reception, we're going to say, of new gallery. All right, and that should take care of us. We're going to click Save, and there it is. So you can see the day's events, or you can switch back to the week view and you can see what a busy week it is for arts and culture in Pickens County. Okay, and so now I just want to show you that the work that we did to put that into the Google Calendar for us automatically comes here on the PACA events page, and you can see that this is such a busy day that there's actually got a little +2 more, but you can click on any of those and get the details. Here's just the basics, and here's the more details, and when you click on that link, the public can see all this information that you left. So that's kind of a handy thing. and I think you'll see that there are other events on here, but what's really cool is that you can also offer to people to subscribe to the calendar. What I did right here is just clicked on it, and it shows people the whole calendar that I have. So now we've got a complete calendar of this very busy weekend, and now you know how to add events to the calendar. Thanks for your attention, and good luck. Keep us busy.